Yo, what is up, guys? SavageBoy23 back with another video. Today, I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of my videos. Please and thank you, and comment down below what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team you think will bring the Super Bowl home. Alright? So today is going to be a very fast recap, and then we're going to move on for the games. Yeah. Really quick before we do move on, guys, I'm going to show you guys a very good product. If you guys do click this link, it will take you straight to this. As you guys can see on my screen, you guys get two stands of the controller, and you get a mic stand all in one. If you guys do type in the code SavageBoy23, you guys will go ahead and get 20% off on anything and everything that you guys do see in there. Now, I recommend if you're the type of person that does lose controllers, Xbox controllers, or your mic, go ahead and buy this. This is very easy for you guys, so you guys don't lose your mic. And it is basically like if you have a mic that charges, you can just set your you can put your mic on the charger and then put your mic there, and your mic will be charging while it's on the stand. And also for the controller, you guys get two stands all in one. Mine is red. You guys can go ahead and get different colors of your guys' decision and preference. And if I were you guys, go out there and buy it, because these are really good and it's getting really fast for people to buy it. These are off the shelf really fast because these are very popular. So I recommend going out there and buy it for you guys. I recommend it, and if you guys do get it, thank you to everybody that does buy it. Anyways, let's move on. Before we do move on towards the video, I want to show you guys like 2 to 3 things, and we're going to start the video. Alright, so if you guys are an anime fan, just like me and tons of other people, go ahead and buy this. This is a Luffy stand. Like a little fiction thing to have on your wall or your table, and if you have it on your table, you can also make it just stand. This is a very nice thing to have on your table or a wall. Now, I recommend it. Go out there, buy this one. You guys can go ahead and get different colors or different anime characters. This is Luffy. My favorite anime character is Luffy out of all of them, so I decided to get a Luffy. Again, if you guys do type in the code SAVAGE, you guys will go ahead and get 20% off on anything and everything that you guys do see, including this one too. Alright, so let me just show you guys 2 more things. If you guys are basically handsy a lot and you're basically have nothing to do, even if you're bored and you're just sitting there, go ahead, purchase you guys a block to play with. It's basically, as you guys can see, I do play with it. This is really addicting. As soon as you play with it, you cannot stop. I recommend going out there and buy one of these. You can go ahead and get different colors of this. Now, this is very fun. Now, I'm going to say this loud and clear. If you are basically like a type of person that likes puzzles or is just handsy a lot and you can't keep your hands away from your body, go ahead, get one of these, and this will basically help you a lot. And to be honest with you, I don't have that. I just like playing with this because like I said, this is kind of addicting. Once you start, you can't stop. It's basically like a little dice where you gotta basically match it up, but instead of that, you gotta basically just move it from left to right, and you just put it back together, and it's very easy and it's very fun. And it is addicting to play with. So I recommend going out there, buy you guys one. You guys can go ahead and get different colors of this one. So, yeah. Alright, last one, and then we're going to move on for the video. If you guys are looking for like another thing, like the thing I showed you earlier, but instead this one, all you gotta do is you just gotta move it up and down and then put it back into a box. This is the exact same thing as the first one, or the second one I showed you, but instead, this one you don't get to move it around in circles. You just move it around up and down. You guys can go ahead and get different colors of this. So yeah, if you guys go type in the code SAVAGE on anything or anything that you guys do see, you guys will go ahead and get it. And if you guys do go ahead and get it, just say Savage Boy 23 sent you, and all I say to you guys is thank you for all of that. So yeah, other than that, let's just move on for the games today. Now, we watched a lot of games yesterday. I'll talk about every game, but really quick, I want to say some stuff, and then we're going to move on for the video. Now, we all saw the All-Stars. We all saw, I'm pretty sure, the dunk contest players that are going to dunk. I'm going to talk about that probably sooner than later this week. But I'm going to give you guys my All-Star reserves because they did come out with the All-Star starters, but these are the All-Star reserves. Now, this is the Eastern Conference, and then we're going to move on to the Western Conference. So Detroit Pistons, you have Cade Cunningham. He's doing an amazing job out there in Detroit. I think they're 9th in the Eastern Conference. They're doing a lot better than last season and the season after that. So I'm happy for this man to be not a starter, but a reserve for the All-Stars. So that's good for him. All right. Now we're going to go to this player. He's staying in the Eastern Conference. Not Giannis. His teammate, Dame Adala on the Milwaukee Bucks. As everybody knows him, Dame Adala, when it's All-Star month, he likes to show up and show out to everybody. To be honest, without saying All-Star, you just cannot picture Dame Adala with no All-Star, or have him in the All-Star. So I'm happy he's in there. He deserves it. He's a great player. He's a fun player off the court, on the court. So great for Cade Cunningham and Dame Adala. All right, now you got two teammates here in the Eastern Conference. First one is Cleveland Cavaliers. You have Darius Garland. What he's doing out there in Cleveland, helping Spider Mitchell, helping Evan Mobley, helping the Cleveland Cavaliers. Whatever you want to say, this player. Darius Garland is amazing out there, and I'm glad he's in the All-Stars reserve. Keep doing what you're doing, Darius Garland, and keep on making everybody shocked. So great for making the All-Stars. Now we're going to move on to the Eastern Conference. We're going to still stay in the Eastern Conference. His teammate on the side, Evan Mobley, Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, to be honest with you, you have two teammates playing with each other in the All-Stars. To be honest with you, I was kind of shocked that Evan Mobley made it. I'm not going to lie. I thought it would be somebody else, but Evan Mobley was in that list of the All-Stars. So that's good for him. So, yeah. And I like what he's doing out there in Cleveland, too, with Spider Mitchell, Darius Garland, and the whole Cavs organization. So great for him. Now we're going to move down to three more. Staying in the Eastern Conference, you have, the best sidekick, whatever you want to say, the two brothers on the court. You can say they're like brothers, but then said at the end of the day, they're friends. They're really close friends. They won a championship last season. Jason Tatum, or not Jason Tatum, oh my God, Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics. Now, to be honest with you, Jaylen Brown in the All-Stars. Now, to be honest with you, this man is made for big moments like that. He's in the NBA. He's won a championship with Tatum and the Celtics. And to be honest with you, seeing this man on the All-Star list now, it is even better for him. Now, am I mad that he's a reserve? No, because at the end of the day, he's in the All-Stars. Regardless if you're coming off the bench or you're starting the game. So yeah. So congratulations to Jaylen Brown. Now we're going to move down to two more. Now, staying in the Eastern Conference, you have Pascal Siakam from the Indiana Pacers. Now, this one was kind of shocker to me. I don't know if it was a shocker to you guys, but at the end of the day, I honestly don't agree with Pascal Siakam in the All-Stars. Now, do I think he deserves it. I mean, it's up to everybody else. It's not up to me. I mean, everybody picked him. I didn't pick him. I know for a fact I didn't pick him to go to the All-Stars. I don't want him in the All-Stars. So, yeah. I mean, him and the Pacers, they're trying to do everything they can. If I'm correct, aren't they like in 5th in the Eastern Conference? But still, at the end of the day, they still got Pascal Siakam in the All-Stars. I mean, I don't care about that one that much. All right. Last one of the All-Stars in the Eastern Conference. Reserves. You have Tyler Hero of the Miami Heat. He's been stepping up in the big moments when Jimmy Butler is out. Now, to be honest with you, a lot of people will be shocked if Tyler Hero is not in the All-Stars. Now, I'm going to say this loud and clear. Tyler Hero deserves to be in the All-Stars, and I'm glad he's in this, because if he was not in the All-Stars, I'm for sure going to tell you that the NBA would be crazy right now if not putting him in the All-Stars. So, yeah, congratulations to everybody in the All-Stars in the Eastern Conference. Really quick, before we do move on, I want to repeat all these players, and then we're going to move on to the other Western Conference. All right, you got Kate Cunningham. You have Dame Adala. You have Darius Garland. You have Evan Mobley, and you have Jaylen Brown, and you have Pascal Siakam and Tyler Hero in the Eastern Conference for the All-Stars. So those are your reserves for the All-Stars. So, yeah. Now we're going to move on to the Western Conference, reserves of the Western Conference. So, yeah. So these players deserve it. Some players don't. So I'm going to give you guys my mixed opinions in there. All right. So first player, you got Houston Rockets. You got Şengün going into the All-Stars, his first All-Stars in his career. Honestly, congratulations to him. He deserves it. Now, regardless if he does play or not, because apparently there's a lot of rumors going around where he might not play in the All-Stars. I think he will play. It's his first All-Star of the year. So yeah, and plus he did not play last night against the Grizzlies. So Şengün in the All-Stars, coming off the bench, or starting on the bench, starting on the bench. So, yeah. All right, moving over to the other side, you got, staying in the Western Conference, you got the Los Angeles Lakers, Anthony Davis. Now, this one right here might be on the dot. Anthony Davis might not play in the All-Stars. What he's doing this season is incredible. What he is doing is basically showing all these players that get hurt that he can pull through it. But unfortunately, he is not going to play. He might not even start. He might go to the All-Stars, but there might be another player that plays for him. Because he's hurt, he's injured. He got that injury against the in their last few games. So no Anthony Davis, if I'm correct. So yeah. All right, next one, going to Minnesota, you got Ant-Man. Now, to be honest with you, I'm excited to see Ant-Man in the All-Stars, because, to be honest with you, it's basically saying if you don't have no Dame Adala, you do not have Ant-Man, it is not going to be a great All-Stars. So Ant-Man, congratulations, moving on to the All-Stars. If I'm correct, this is like, what, your second, third All-Stars? So, yeah, Ant-Man will be going to the All-Stars. Now, staying in the Western Conference, you got Jay Williamson from the Oklahoma City Thunder. This young star, he deserves it. What he's doing out there in Oklahoma with Shea, with the Williamson, honestly, the Thunder's not getting a lot of credit, and Jay Williamson deserves this credit more than any other Thunder out there, except for Shea. So, yeah, congratulations to Jay Williams. Moving on, you got the Los Angeles Clippers, James Harden. To be honest with you, I don't know why this guy was in the All-Stars. He does not deserve it. I know a lot of people wanted Norman Powell from the Clippers to go to the All-Stars, but we even got worse news that the James Harden, the Honey Bun, will move on to the All-Stars. To be honest with you, I don't care about that. Was I disappointed? Yes, because I don't want no flippers to be in the All-Stars. They don't deserve it. But unfortunately, that had to happen. So yeah. All right, moving over. You got this player from the Memphis Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. What he is doing is amazing. A lot of people give him credit, but at the end of the day, he does drop the ball. He does get fouled out around in the third to fourth quarters. He does like to foul a lot. But at the end of the day, this is the All-Stars. It really doesn't matter because, to be honest with you, you can do anything you want in the All-Stars. There's no defense that you want. So, yeah, congratulations to Jaren Jackson Jr. All right, last one of the day. In the Western Conference, plays for the San Antonio Spurs. This guy was a big hype in the NBA, and I feel like he's been falling off. Victor from the San Antonio Spurs. Now, to be honest with you, having Victor in the All-Stars is going to kind of look funny, but also kind of look weird at the same time. Because at the end of the day, Victor's a great player for the San Antonio Spurs, but I just don't see him. How is he going to play in All-Stars? But yeah. Those are all the reserves for the All-Stars. So, yeah. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for the All-Stars. There is a dunk contest list. I don't think I've had them yet, or they've probably been out, but you guys read them already. I'm pretty sure everybody knows who it is. A familiar face. Everybody knows. So, yeah. But yeah, let's move on for the games yesterday. Now, I just want to talk about this real quick. The NBA, what are you doing? Adam Silver, what are you doing? I wanted to talk about this, but I forgot yesterday. Adam Silver came out and said he wants to take down the 12-minute quarters to 10-minute quarters. Okay, I have one question for you, Adam Silver, if you can answer it, please. You want to do that. You know why you want to do that? Because people who are not watching the NBA want you to do that. People who are watching the NBA, they don't want you to do that. You see where I'm trying to go with this? People who are not watching the NBA want you to do that because they look like the quarters are longer and they're boring. I love 12-minute quarters, but in reality, sometimes I think we should have longer quarters. I know people are thinking, like, how long would you want it? Just one more. Maybe 1 or 2 more. Maybe 14, 13. Other than that, leave it where it's at. 12-minute quarters are amazing. Now, if Adam Silver does this, that means he just lost all recognition to be a really good, NBA commissioner, and to be honest with you, is it just me, or is everybody hating Adam Silver? I'm beginning to not like Adam Silver no more, because he's doing all the wrong things, when in reality, everyone is pointing out what he needs to do, but he's ignoring his audience, is what I'm trying to say. Now, I want to say this loud and clear to Adam Silver and Adam Silver only. If you do change the 12-minute quarters to 10-minute quarters, I'm saying this loud and clear to you, Adam Silver, you're going to lose viewership even worse. Worse. So if I were you, I wouldn't even change a thing on those 12-minute quarters. If I were you, I'll change it up just to one more. 13-minute quarters. That's just me. Maybe 14. But other than that, if you don't want to change it at all, just leave it at 12-minute quarters. Nobody wants to watch a 10-minute quarter. I for sure won't. You're just knocking down 2 numbers. In reality, I don't want to. I want to leave it at 12. 12 is a perfect number for everything, I feel like. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Adam Silver, don't do that. That would be a disrespectful thing to do to the audience of the NBA and to the players. To be honest, a lot of people think it might help the players, but in reality, I think it hurts the players, in my opinion. So yeah. And then we also got some breaking news. Miami Heat, Scary Terry Rozier is under investigation of what's happening. I think it was in 2023. I'm not going to get into the whole topic about it. But all I'm saying is if Terry Rozier is suspended from the NBA for stuff that he did, regardless, I'm not sitting here saying he did it or not. I'm just saying if he's going to be in trouble for it, where's Jackson Hayes' suspension? Where's Jackson Hayes' suspension? That's all I want to say. But yeah, I'm just saying to the NBA, if Terry Rozier gets Terry Rozier gets suspended from the NBA, get Jackson Hayes suspended off the team and from the league. But yeah, that's the breaking news I wanted to say. I forgot to mention that. Terry Rozier is under investigation for things that he should not be doing. It was in 2023 incident. I'm not going to get into a whole discussion about it. I'm not that type of guy. I don't be talking about like that. I just talk about what's happening and what's going on in the league. So yeah. I feel like Terry Rozier fell off, honestly, in my opinion. I have not said Terry Rozier's name since that altercation of him. But yeah, honestly, these sports players, they be doing some crazy things. I'm not gonna lie. Whatever you think you're doing right, you're doing wrong. And I want to say this to everybody. I don't care what you're doing at the end of the day. But if it helps you to get suspended from the league, go ahead and do it. If you don't want to get suspended from the league, don't do it. Because there's good players out here that have really good talent, but they do stupid things. And again, I give all these credit. I give everybody credit of what they do on the court, off the court, and on the field and off the field. And I talk about every team, every player. So Terry Rozier is that player that gets talked about. And I'm not going to lie, if Terry Rozier does actually leave the NBA permanently from what he's doing, do I feel bad for him? No, I don't. Because these NBA players need to learn how to take their own wrongdoings. So yeah, I don't feel bad for him. Nobody should feel bad for him. And same as Jackson Hayes. I'm waiting for this man to be suspended from the league. He hasn't been suspended yet. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Anyways, the game yesterday, Grizzlies, Rockets. Now, I forgot to mention this. Dylan Brooks played against his former team, the Grizzlies, and that game was very good. It was very competitive. The Grizzlies won by 1. I think it was 121 to 119. You got to give the credit to Jaren Jackson Jr. for those clutch three throws. Three throws. So yeah, I just want to say that loud and clear. And in the game before that, to be honest, bro, the Timberwolves, at one point they were down by 25, if I'm correct. I think the score was like 6 somewhere in the 21s, if I'm correct. That's not the final score, and that wasn't the final how high they were. I think they were up higher. But yeah, and then all of a sudden, they came and they won the game 138, I think to 98 or 101. So yeah. And then the game before that too, the Lakers, Wizards. At one point, the Lakers were about like 40. Did I tune into that game? Did I tune into any games? No, I did not tune into no games yesterday. The Lakers were just punching the Wizards in the face every time they got. To be honest with you, I'm not, as you know, I don't give the Lakers no credit for what they were doing because they beat a terrible Wizards team. You were supposed to go out here and beat the Wizards regardless. Because if you went out here and you lost to the Wizards, guess what? Your team, your fan base is going to laugh at you. Other fan bases are going to laugh at you. So, again, at the end of the day, the Lakers should have went out here and won the game regardless. To them, it was light work. For the Wizards, they were kind of scared. They're like, oh gosh, we're playing against another team that's very good. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And in the game before that, the Cavs-Hawks, that game, I didn't get to watch that game, but that game kind of looked kind of boring in the fourth. Maybe it was interesting in the first, second, but probably in the third or fourth, it did not look good. So yeah, I just want to say that loud and clear to everybody. Hopefully today I get to watch some games. So yeah, hopefully we got good games today. I'm not gonna lie. Let's move on for the games today. You got Kawhi Leonard flippers against LaMelo Ball, LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. I'm taking LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. I know I'm going to lose this game, but I don't care. So, yeah, give me LaMelo Ball and the Hornets. I would love for the Hornets to win this game, but it's not going to happen. You got this one right here. You got Kyrie Irving Mavs versus Kate Cunningham, Detroit Pistons. I'm going for Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks to win this one. So, yeah. All right, let's move down. Now, this game will be great. This game will be fun if Joel Embiid did play. He will not be playing. Paul George will not be playing. This is kind of like a scary game for Joel Embiid. He does not want to go against Nikola Jokic because he knows what Nikola Jokic will do to him on the court. He will embarrass him. But it would be great if we saw Joel Embiid come back in this one. Paul George, I really don't care about if he comes back or not in this one, but he's really not coming back. So yeah, I will be going for Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets to win this one. So yeah, the Sixers are on a rolling streak. They have been beating very good teams lately. We'll see if they do beat the Nuggets, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going for Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets to win this one. So yeah. All right, you got this one right here. You got RJ Barrett, Toronto Raptors versus Lonzo Ball and the Bulls. Now, to be honest with you, there's some news out there that Zach LaVine might have played his last game as a Bull. Now, I don't know if that's confirmed. We don't know if Zach LaVine will play in this one or he will move on before the trade deadline on February. But what I've been hearing and what I've been reading, he might have played his last game as a Bull in that last game. The 2 games before, or that 1 game before. So we might not see Zach LaVine in this one. He is done as a Chicago Bulls, is what I've been reading. But I'm going for Lonzo Ball and the Chicago Bulls. Now, Toronto Raptors have been on a winning streak. They've been beating teams, but I won't be surprised if the Toronto Raptors do win this one. It's like I want to go for Toronto, but I feel like they're going to lose this one. If I go for the Bulls, they might go out here and, win if I go against them, So I'm just going to stick with the Chicago Bulls. If they do win this game, great. If they lose, they lose. Now, this is just news. I hope this is a joke. But apparently they're banning the famous Chicago Bulls Jordans. The one that Michael Jordan wore in the games. Now, the one that Michael Jordan's wearing on the statue, they're banning those. Now, to be honest with the NBA, and to Adam Silver, if Adam Silver made this recommendation, if you're banning the best Chicago shoes, you are the worst owner of the NBA. Those are the iconic Jordans. Don't ban those shoes. Everybody loves those Chicago's red and white Jordans. I have a full collection of those. All different color waves. I'm a big Jordan guy. But if you're going to ban those in the NBA, Adam Silver, do me a favor, step down for your job. I know a lot of people that know how to do your job better. You're not doing your job. You want to go out here and knock down the 12-minute mark to 10-minute mark. The shot clock violation. I have an issue with that. And if you're going to ban the Jordans, might as well just step down right now. But that's just me just saying it to him because I'll be pissed if he bans those famous iconic Jordans. And I'll be pissed if he shuts down the shot clock 12-minute mark quarters and to put them in the 10-minute quarters. So yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. I hope it's not going to be true, and I hope he's not banning those Jordans. So yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. But anyways, I'm taking Lonzo Ball and the Chicago Bulls. Let's move on. You got this one right here. You got Jason Tatum and the Celtics versus Zion Williamson and the Pelicans. I wanted to mention this before, but I forgot to mention it again. Why does Zion Williamson look like he's a 40-year-old man with a full-on beard and act like he doesn't know what he's doing? That one game he put up, that 29-point game, he looked like a new man with his hairline a little bit, that full-on goatee. Got bigger a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, Zion Williamson looks like a new man. Now, I don't know what Zion Williamson be doing off the court, but whatever he's doing, keep it up. That's my recommendation to you. Because when you eat food, you don't do good on the court. When you don't eat food, you play amazing and you look good. So I don't know what you're doing, but I'm saying this loud and clear. Keep doing what you're doing. But yeah, this is going to be a great game, hopefully, for the Celtics. I'm going for Jason Tatum and the Celtics to win this one, so yeah. You got this one right here. You got the two best players. As I mentioned, I can't wait to see Victor and Giannis play and match up. I will be watching this one. I'll be having my eyes glued on the screen. I'm going for Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks to win this one. I do think that the Bucks will win this one. Do I think it's going to be a heavily game? I mean, I would like to say yes, but I don't think it will. So, yeah. But give me Giannis and the Bucks. You got this one. You got a former face coming in this one. You got Kevin Durant playing against his former team, the Golden State Warriors. The Phoenix Suns, the Phoenix Buns, whatever you want to call them. They are kind of on a winning streak, if you want to say. And the Warriors, they beat the Oklahoma City Thunder, so they're going to try to keep that momentum alive. But I'm going to go for... I want to go for the Warriors, but I'm just going to go with Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Buns to win this one. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, that is my NBA predictions for today. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of my videos. Please and thank you. Until then, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Until then, guys, see you.